A digital avatar to help tourists find their way and plan an itinerary, all in a language that they are comfortable in.
Well, the AI-powered digital tour guide called Beh was one of two winners at the recent national challenge on using AI and Singapore's updated OneMap geospace.
Joining us now in the studios is Bell Beh. She is CEO and co-founder of metaverse startup BuzzAR that created that digital avatar. Bell, it's good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
And congratulations on the win as well. It's a great achievement. Tell us something about how this idea came about and why the focus on tourists.
Yeah, sure. So while the company started since 6 years ago, when I took up a master's program at UC Berkeley, majoring in law and technology, this whole Beh concept started since about 3 years ago, where we create our own proprietary avatar engine. And from there, the first avatar that we have created is Beh, this AI-powered digital human that serves almost as if like AI tour guide, guiding people from point A to point B.
And Beh now has acquired new capabilities, so she doesn't just tell you point A to point B. You're explaining it was tourist-focused at the start, but now she does other things. Give it as an example how she has expanded and wherein lie her limitations even at this point.
Sure. Of course, she has expanded a lot since the early days. For example, like she now acts almost like your friend. So instead of, imagine today you travel to a new country, instead of asking a physical tour guide, you have a choice to have Beh from your phone, and you can talk to her almost as if like you are just talking to a friend. And she will then, based on your personalized chat, your profile.
So that's where AI comes in.
Yeah, okay. She will then recommend you good stuff that you like. Yeah.
Belle, let's talk about the world in which all of this is happening, the sort of the complexity of it as well, because OneMap is a geospatial map that is owned by the Singapore government. Building worlds is a complex issue to do. Why did you build your avatar, on that particular model using OneMap instead of perhaps building your own?
Yeah, sure. This really comes from the very first intention of why I founded BuzzAR. I want to come in and act like the yin energy in this, I would say, young approach AI space, where I think a lot more feminine energy like avatar, like a friendly tour guide, a lot of all these soft touch elements can be introduced to our industry. And hence, we will come on as a new wave of software technologies where we give new life to our space. So like Beh, she will recommend stuff. She can even dance, entertain people, from Oppa Gangnam Style to Taylor Swift.
I was wondering if it's just built on the things I do. So where I go, the things I ordinarily order. So Beh would know what I am based on the things that I do. But presumably, a friend doesn't just do that. A friend is much more than that. Is that a limitation that using AI alone Beh can ever overcome, to develop a mind of her own so that she doesn't just tell me where I've eaten, where I should eat based on where I have eaten, but maybe I should be changing my palate?
Yeah, thanks for pointing this out. So Beh, as of now, as much as we want her to be self-taught, self-learned, self-evolved, she's not there yet. This is the concept of AGI, the artificial general intelligence. In our industry, we are all moving towards AGI, but Beh is not yet there. We are moving her towards there.
Can you? How?
When AGI arrives, then this wave of technology will almost self-teach, self-learn, self-evolve. Then your friend will almost don't know you as much as Beh does.
So for now, it's giving users that perhaps even first initial experience of what it's like to use this sort of assistant avatar, as it were, for, you know, if you're looking forward into the future, what other integrated services might there be, or would you hope to see perhaps in this space?
Yeah, love this. So tourism is really just a start. As you can see, Beh, that offers personalized experience, she can be infused to, say, financial sector. Tomorrow, let's say, immersive educational platforms. She can be anywhere, and she can be omnipresent. And I really hope that one day we will make Beh not only in Singapore, but to the world.
All right. Bell, thank you so much for coming into the studios and telling us more about this. And congratulations once again on the win. Bell Beh, their CEO and co-founder of metaverse startup BuzzAR that created that digital avatar.